And today we bring on a beautiful episode all the way from the 79s. Waka, what's up, my brother?
Yeah. What's up, my brother Ashlam? Thank you for having me so much at the other producer of Smart People's Facility.
Yeah.
I'm at a place where the unity meets the diversity. So I'm trying to understand how music and radio meets here. So yeah.
Exactly. No, we are so happy to have you today, man. You're a man of a lot of qualities, of course. Myself, I get rattled in just figuring out who exactly waka79 is. Perhaps maybe you can just give us a small, I don't want this to sound a little too official, but come on, man. Give us a small introduction of who you is, bro.
No, I understand what you mean. Waka79 is just an all-round creative. Let me say, I grew up in the streets of 79, that's Okuryangava, but also might not look like it, but I schooled in the north.
Damn.
And I'm mostly influenced by, I'm somebody that is inspired by Namibia itself.
Right.
Yeah, I've been here and I haven't really tried to leave or left, and it's the country I understand, it fits my body, it fits I love the food, I love the people. And Waka also is a very sensitive guy.
Yeah.
He's very sensitive, he's very aware, and he's very deliberate with everything he does. Very motivated and, very far visioned, somebody that sees, I don't do anything that I do not see myself doing in the next 10 years.
Can you perhaps maybe just tell me a little bit of any challenges that you have encountered as an artist finding yourself in that particular area?
Yeah. Okay. Home is home. Yeah. Home is only far, but for you that doesn't stay there. Usually we tell people Okuryangava is not far from anywhere because you're not going to walk there. You're going to be you see? Yeah. So, but then in any marginalized community is, Okuryangava is divided in 3 sections, let me say. Yeah. So there is the upper class of Okuryangava where you will find that these guys are actually bougie. And then there is the ghetto type of Okuryangava, but then where also smart kids are. Yeah. And then there is the rough, tough, and guarded Okuryangava. So I think the disadvantages usually is just the quality of people the connects you need, because obviously no CEO really stays in Okuryangava, but probably we can meet with their daughters and their sons. I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
I like that.
Yeah, so always it's the connections, for you to get from one point of quality to the next is very difficult because of the people and also because of the stigma around the place. And the stigma alone is also just created by us, because I feel I don't really want to use this term, but I think it's something my people gotta get to hear. It's misery loves company,
Yeah.
So most of the time when you are there, it's not like somebody who's from uptown, because people usually understand the things here. People understand media, they understand the power of it, they understand how to make it, how
to harness it.
Yes, how to harness it and get profit out of it.
Exactly. And one thing I also understand before I forget, you are very how can I say, versatile type of person, very open to opportunities and trying to actually find means and ways to sort of uplift that particular spirit within you.
You got tired though now.
Come on, man.
Talking about Okuryangava got very beautiful women.
Come on, tell them about that.
No, hence I'm saying Okuryangava is a love and hate relationship, but it's also grooming of character, it's one of those places like New York, man. If you can if you can make it out of the 7-9, you can make it out. You can do it anyway. And the good thing where I like it is so many creatives there, man. That's why I don't really complain. It's because I know if I was living in another place, I would have not had the same drive, because there the competition is quite.
But when you say there's a lot of creative there, tell me about, just go list word for word or bar for bar.
Okay.
Who made it out there in Okuryangava 7-9, bro?
7-9 is deep. 7-9 is deep. I think the best studio right now is in the country. If I'm telling you go if you want a dope quality album right now. And for me, I have no jealousy. Me.
Let's get it.
I'll give the guys a free promo. Now tell you Nota Vuriaho.
Come on.
Focus and Vuyo.
DJ Vuyo. Focus.
Made it out of there. You got Andrew on the beat is from Okuryangava.
Tell him, Andrew.
I know. Fanite at the boot himself is from Okuryangava.
Shit.
You got now.
You don't say.
Yeah, you got Slingshot Sam. You got Willie G the baddest.
Whoa.
You got Madunanga to the fullest.
Word.
You got Boss Kid Nation. He just
tell him.
He dropped a big project with
Kwaitolaga
and Kapoi Kamakili.
Come on.
That's doing quite well. We got the amazing voice of J Papi there. If you know,
that nigga crazy.
That nigga crazy, but never drops. but he crazy.
He crazy.
Yeah.
It's music is so crazy. You know, there's a perception of music whereby this that is given to the public, and then there's that where we just listen to us that stays in that particular community.
Yeah,
crazy, man.
Because for me, I think like, okay, there is like I'm saying, when you trend, usually it's because you are in the right market, you're with the right people. But there is talent, and usually talent is other people who who are afraid of it, you know.
Yeah.
Who are talent, and that's what I'm saying. There is sound for certain demographic locations, and J Papi is amazing, man. Like,
exactly.
He's really amazing. And then who else that I know? Page is from Mbili, but it's also from there because he really
Mbili 79. That's
we
quite close.
There's a lot of guys there, man. Like even DJ Chronix is from
Okuryangava now.
From Okuryangava.
There's someone close there, Mbili.
So it's a lot of creatives. I'm sorry if I'm leaving any other name, but the inspiration is so much. Because we have our own culture there.
Yeah, we even used to have the Castle Jivers there.
Yeah, the Castle Jivers. Chester.
Yeah.
Okay, you know one crazy thing?
Yeah.
There is a picture of mine. I think it's online. It's 2010.
Yeah.
You know Torres? I think Torres, but Torres now he owns like a printing shop.
Hey.
That was the first time I've ever entered the studio as well with Chester.
Oh,
Cho.
Come on.
Oh my goodness. Like now we are going back around my boy
Swat bastard him, yeah.
Understand? Barbecue Kalimba, they used to be heartbreakers. Oh my goodness. Like that's Okuryangava, Steven, them. Shout out guys.
Yeah.
And I always used to like wanna manage the guys and all that. And it's just that, you know, passions and all that, but I'm just lucky that out of everybody else, like my rise to the top was like that fast, and I'm not really worried because like I told you, I'm about to drop an EP with J Papi, and
man. Tell me about that EP. What's up? What's on it? What should we expect, or what should the activators expect?
You should expect like an apology, like to our women for what we did to them in the past that have turned them bitter. Because right now they are showing us flames. Yeah. And then you should expect like diverse sounds, like new. I guess like for me, like I said, I'm a pioneer. I don't really, if you look at my style, like once I see that something is coming to be too much in a trend, I always like to have my own unique style. Word. So there is like beautiful sounds. We worked a lot of melodies, and imagine we've matched melodies and lyrics, but also like lullabies. Yeah. So it's something that you can sing along, but it makes sense. But we are mostly singing about ladies. We are mostly singing about the pain and the love and everything that's just about us. Like right now, because we are not at a point where you have to prove that I can sing or I can dance. No, like right now we're at a point where we can do whatever we want because like we are comfortable with the art. So we're just looking into dropping like a banger album. But I think it's gonna be something that you're really gonna hear of, man. I wanna say a lot, but I also want it to be a surprise because I don't know. No,
the crazy shit about your music is it's always a surprise. That's the thing. Your music just it takes this different angle every time you go to the studio and record. And when that song comes out, it's just like you went to renew yourself, and we're just getting a different sound. You're always on a very different wave all the time.
Because this is the secret, right?
Yeah.
It's good to be inspired. For me, I always tell this guy, like inspiration is very important, but inspiration should only be there to enhance your creativity. Yeah. Then there comes when you are a copycat, and people would always be drawn to originality than anything else. Yeah. So I'm inspired by Lil Wayne, right? Like, let me say, for example.
You don't say. That's cat, bro. Inspired by Wayne?
Bro, like, I'm a Weezy fan, though.
Damn.
Yeah, because I think it's because Weezy, you know, that time of when he dropped the Karatu?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you see by the dress, like,
I get
those
it.
firemen kind of tracks. He always came, the whole industry was going with this sound where you can have whatever. But Weezy already came with trap.
Exactly.
You get. So I'm inspired more by Weezy. I'm inspired by Chris Brown.
CB.
You understand? One of my biggest inspiration also is Wizkid.
Best believe it.
But I would never try to do a song that sounds like Wizkid because Wizkid is alive.
Exactly.
Why would anybody want to listen to a Wizkid knockoff? when Wizkid is there, putting out real authentic sound. You understand?
Crazy style. His music gonna be alive forever.
I only check. So this is how he uses cadence. I'm always rushing here. Okay. This guy is actually just talking about this. You understand? Then I'm inspired and say like, yo, but my life, like I said, okay, let me just jump to something. Like I was telling you, let's say a song like Letter to Young T. a lot of people, when they hear this song, they're like, oh, it's such a nice song. Why haven't you promoted it? And I'm like, because that's not the reason I did the song.
Yeah.
You know, so I have songs that I want to trend. And if I'm going to do a song that trend, it's probably going to have 3 words. I'll just do a song that is repetitive that you can sing along. But a song like Letter to Young T, I was actually really writing from a point of concern. Because even though Young T is he's from the north, obviously. He's not one of the guys that I can say I'm close to. I know him. But I admire his music, and usually you remember also we would always use it like it's like when you say, yo, I'm tough like Pac, so I'm talented like Young T, because at Young T I look at him like that is the epitome of Namibian talent, you know.
Best believe
when it comes to writing melodies, and he can produce, but then but then you can see where his shortcomings are coming, because now he's fighting against the system. And I'm not really one to talk about like those beefs that happen, but I can say like, yo, when they were beefing with his big brother, there's certain aspects of his beef were understood, but I think there were certain things that he was overstepping, because he's going spiritually now. You're using the name of God and all of us, when you are using the name of God, you are
becomes another conversation.
Because most of us also like are from homes where we pray also and we read the Bible, and I'm like, yo, that's not biblical though. Like you're supposed to pray for your enemies, you know, but right now you are bashing him. But you remember, I was also like that. So now I cannot actually correct you on a mistake that I do not admit I had. Because that's repentance, right? Like that's why sometimes an apology is not an apology if somebody does not acknowledge what they did.
Don't acknowledge what they did,
So I wrote him this song just to tell him that, like, yo, you might be on the right course, but the things you're doing in the long run are only going to affect you, because right now you are not acting child Christ-like. And if you really look at it, the time I dropped it, I sent him the song. I have somebody that's close to them, Charlie's close to him, send him the song. He listened to the song, and if you really look at his tweet, he chilled.
He chilled,
He chilled just after I dropped the song. You can check, like, yo, you can go on his Twitter and say, like, yo, he chilled.
Alright.
Yeah, because I've met him the day we released our first album, and he was like even telling us, like, yo, guys, don't really listen to what these guys are saying near the jukebox. Are always buying CDs and what. No, I met him, and he gave me a different perspective of who he is, and I really admire the guy.
That's great.
I really admire the guy.
Hey, shout out to Young T, man.
I don't know him personally like that. Like, I cannot say like he's a homie of mine that I can call up. Like, I would call Dion from PDK.
Yeah.
You know, that's my homie. That's we.
Oh shit, yeah. Speaking about it,
out, like, yo, what's up, bro? Oh, bro, like, yo, borrow me $50. That's my homie. It's not like I can call maybe like.
Like you and them PDK niggas, Patrick, you like tight? What's up?
Yeah, me and Patrick is tight. You know, me and Patrick, you know, I was managing him for his album Sikiliza.
Gee.
Yeah, so when he put it out, like, I was the one managing everything from publications and what.
Best believe that. That's amazing, man.
He's my big homie. I don't really like, mostly like we tight, but like it's not.
To a certain extent.
Yeah, no, it's not to a certain extent. We do. Obviously, like we did have our fallout. You know, I'm not gonna be here and you know, he's my big brother. But if he's wrong and he's a man of Christ, so I'm gonna tell him right now, like, you know, he knows I told him I'm upset about something. You know?
Word.
Yeah, if he was younger than me, I would have told you guys right now what I'm upset about. But yeah, I respect him.
Guys, that's a story of another day. Yeah. When you settle that down, I'm sure it's gonna be up for us to hear about it right here, back in the studio.
And also, the only thing is, like, right now, you know, I'm in that space of forgiveness. You know, like, I don't really want to fight. I don't really want to fight anybody I have a misunderstanding with. Like I said, you are supposed to pray for your enemies. I'm supposed to know better, you know. And, you know, certain things, like, it's better to talk them over, man. And, you know, certain misunderstanding, it doesn't, because I also make mistakes and I also want to be forgiven for what I do wrong. So if I really just take everything personally and I want to drag everything and I want to feel like a victim all the time, understand, I'm wasting time. Because now imagine me and you have a beef, but you are on activated talk. I can't even come here because now I'm beefing my own homies.
Look at that.
You understand? So I don't really want that. Like, time for real beef is gonna come, and I want to beef guys from South Africa to defend Super Mega, you know.
Yeah.
You know, so that, because also we don't go and perform there, so why should you understand? Like,
exactly.
Like, I want to defend. I wanna have enemies that are real enemies, not enemies because we jealous of each other, or, you understand. Even if I ask you, what are you mad about? I don't know. He's my nigga, but
speaking of like South African artists and all that, I sometimes look at South African artists and realize that, damn, them niggas not always just about music.
No, it's not. Look, music.
That's the thing with Namibian artists. Okay, this is an observation that I have made. I feel like, especially upcoming artists, they feel like music is the getaway ticket. It's like they feel like with music they can literally do anything and just solemnly depend on it. I mean, you're starting off.
Yeah.
They feel like music is just that's it. You just gotta do music, go to the studio, record, and next thing you know, you're blowing up, recording performing in big arenas and all that. So, tell me about that. Yeah.
First thing first, you gotta know that once you're like in South Africa, the difference between them and us, they're in an industry.
Word.
You know.
Wait, what are we in?
We are in a music game.
Oh.
That's why we call it the game. Konja named it Owela. What do you think?
Owela.
You know, because we are just playing. But when it's an industry, those guys understand how fashion, how products, how what else? Like things that incorporate music. That's why you see they have DSTV hubs that side. You know, you don't really. How are you gonna blow up here? There should be platforms created. We had the platform like waka79.
Yeah.
You understand? I don't know what happened to that. I don't know who they chased. And I think it's Paul the Prince.
Yeah.
And I think what's the girl's name?
We stand to be corrected though.
Yeah. Because Paul the Prince brought quality to the show because he's a celebrity.
Exactly. Shout out to Prince, man.
You know that's why it was a bit difficult to go on waka79. But you knew that if you go on waka79 and you're being interviewed by Paul the Prince and Paul the Prince share that episode, you are likely to get 10 to 20,000 K views. Right now, I'm not bashing waka79, but it's not a platform that I'm looking forward to go on to promote my music. We used to have Fresh FM when R.I.P. Cannibal, somebody that brought us cadence also.
Exactly.
Like Cannibal taught us how to rap in Oshuambo. You understand?
Best believe it.
Because he's the one we used to look up to. You understand? I think Cannibal came before Exit. I don't really want to be disrespectful to the pioneers of the industry because you gotta look at. For me, when I speak this, I look at the guys who have other people copying their sound. Yeah. You understand? I know a lot of young guys who are rapping like Young T. I know a lot of young guys who rap like the Exit. I know a lot of young guys who have copied Konja. Yeah, you know, I know a lot of young guys who have been inspired by Cannibal. I am one of them. Luckily, I've met him even on the song Ikudu. That's why it's like that. He's like, before,
he inspired that.
No, before he even did unalive himself and all that. He used to be managed by Black Widow, by Bella Harris, and Bella Harris is my girl from way back, you know. So
Where's your girl? As in your girl?
No. Namibian women. I'm done, bro.
Oh, for real?
I'm done with
Namibian. Man.
They can look at me like this,
yeah, bro. There's a lot of activators watching right now. It's probably a fly one watching you, bro.
Let me tell you this, bro. My last heartbreak is my last break, bro. Like, yo.
Wait, what?
Yeah, bro. Probably gonna be going like on the next time I touch a woman is gonna be in marriage, bro.
For real?
For real, like.
Yeah, you want some spiritual? See what's going on, bro?
Spiritual, bro. Like, I've just learned my lesson. Like, I didn't listen to the Lord in the first place, and I wanted to go my own way. I thought I could love somebody that doesn't. Loving.
Bro, it sounds like that. Women, bro. That's a whole topic on its own. Now I'm frustrated myself. I think that's the first question I'm supposed to ask. Like, what's up, bro? Tell me about it. What happened?
You know.
Yeah.
It's hard. You know, with Namibian women, I guess it's because of the culture we grew up in. Okay, let me say this. Poverty is a problem.
Major.
Absent fathers is a problem.
Major too.
Social media came on. It's a drug that came on to us without us really understanding it, because social media is now like a mirror.
And distraction is
they look in the mirror, and then the attention they are getting, and then they forget that is actually for us. Because we grew up playing PlayStation, we grew up knowing games.
Yeah.
Bro, when you see me on social media, most of it is gimmicks.
That's deleted.
I hardly even reply to my inboxes. Bro, guys are in there, girls are in there. Yeah. If I don't know you, I don't reply. Because I know that it's just a game, you know. But then our women, they have a tendency of taking everything literally without doing research. So, you know, it's now they are looking at their friend, they are looking at this, just for them to focus on you and say like, yo, me and you, these are your strengths, these are my strengths. Let's build on this. Like, yo, you can see I'm good at talking, or you are good at physical activities. Let me help you in this and that. Namibian women don't have time for all that. So hence, for me personally, I am done.
Damn.
Done, bro. Like, white women, you are listening, bro, just come scoop me, bro. Like,
what?
I'm done. I'm done with Namibian women, bro. Like, even when I was walking there past your Yonam, bro, it's a lot of beautiful girls.
Shout out.
We're done with now. Bro, I'm done loving these women because they don't want us to love them, bro. And I'm not gonna use them.
But listen, considering that you're very biblical and also a person that understands the religious norms and all that, what if maybe somebody that God make you go through this particular moment now so that you make space for that right person to just pull up? What if that person is already here and you're just pushing them away? Why are you not thinking that particular notion like that?
Yeah, but also God wouldn't operate like God. God wouldn't give you anything that you don't understand. Our God, that we serve, is not a God of confusion.
Oh, right.
You understand? So if He's gonna give you anybody and you pursue them the right way, they are gonna respond in the right way also. But you're talking about women who, when you are not dramatic, when you don't do things to degrade them, because I think women are also attracted to when apparently this guy must not look interested. I'm interested in you. I love you. Obviously, I'm gonna spend my money on you. I'm gonna wanna know where you are. I'm gonna wanna correct you. You are not gonna. Now my girl is just walking there. She's wearing things that are revealing to any other. I don't wanna be like you, my girl. No, you understand? Because I care about you. I'm always gonna wanna correct you, teach you, and then later on that sounds like you are insecure, and then you are just in this battle where you are battling like, who's this guy that's better off, who's coming with the car? And I'm just done with that whole fiasco of Namibia. I'm done.
Waka79, give it up. Yeah, my homie just dropped the ball right there. Y'all heard that. He's not interested.
Yeah, don't highlight me now. No, it's okay. I'm your brother in Christ. If you see me, ask for my music, ask me to say a scripture
Bible verses.
But I ain't doing all that. Like, this was my last heartbreak, bro. Like, cause when you gotta cry yourself to sleep, or when you gotta need liquor so that you can just soothe your soul. I don't wanna go through, cause this is the pain I went through the last time, and I'm going through, and I know it's my fault for just that one day when I just decided maybe she deserved it. That was where I went wrong. Yeah, because right now, hey, bro,
you're killing me, bro.
We might look like we are doing good, but these women have finished us.
They have finished us.
And I'm gonna tell all my brothers out here, it doesn't matter. Go through certain pains, bro. That's why guys work out and they are in pain, but then later on you see all the girls want these guys. Now we are envious because they go through the pain. Sleepless nights of you studying are better than you going to relax in a club by somebody else's things. Like, go through the pain. And you actually being heartbroken, and instead of, I look at it this way, I'm not really bitter. I look at it that she needs healing also. Like, there are certain things about that she doesn't understand. But it's no reason for you to kill her, shame her. No.
Don't do that.
Because that's worsening the situation. Now you lost your girl. You are in jail. Because after 3 months, that whole pain is gone. You are regretting. And usually these things, when we do them, they do not even affect us. They affect our families.
Look at that.
Because right now, you just know me as Waka from the streets, but you do not know how much I mean to my family. You just know her as this pretty girl, but people fed her, people dressed her, for even if you now gave her whatever money, that money you gave her was so that she can stay away from other niggas, right? Yeah, so you gotta respect that, but just understand that women are emotional beings. Their emotions fluctuate, they go in and out. So after they go in and out, you just move on. You cry and you move on. Cry.
Damn.
Let's cry, ne?
That's some knowledgeable stuff. Damn, Waka79 dropping in eyes on eyes. That's amazing stuff you got going on, brother, man.
That's what you can expect now in the mixtape with me and J Happy.
I hear you. I'm getting the slack of it. I'm getting the slack of it.
Then we'll give you the melody and then we can enjoy each other. But like I'm saying, guys, I'm really done with Namibian women.
I hope you change your mind very soon.
Probably so.
Okay.
Marianne Pembe is off the market, so that's not the I'm willing to go.
You didn't.
I'm willing. Maria.
Yeah.
No, man. Come on, bring me that heartache, man. Come hug me while I'm crying back for you. Definitely walking through the fun.
Come hug me while I'm crying.
Also for my ex-girl, I'll also say this. If she would allow me, I would definitely pursue her because she's somebody that I like very much. And for me, when I like somebody, I like them for real. I can't even double date, even if I could.
You really like that?
Yeah, I'm really like that because man, being a player for too long.
I ex-girlfriend, wherever you are, you seen 79 right here, and he just declared that if you wanna do a U-turn, you is free. my sister.
But after 3 months, that window of opportunity. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, yo, you can do whatever you're doing. You understand? I understand, but
yeah. Also, we just we pressed a little bit by time, and I think we're actually just getting to the end of our interview. Perhaps maybe just one more last question. This question I always ask just to sort of leave our activators with something to dwell on. What do you think? What do you want to be remembered as? You know, yourself when you reflect, self-reflection. What do you want to be remembered as? Go a little bit in details.
Okay, I want to be remembered as somebody that was true to themselves and true to others. I want to be remembered as a servant, you know, not just somebody that take. No, I want to be a servant to others. I want to be remembered as somebody that, look, just remember me as somebody that you would miss. Yeah. But even if you can't have me back, like you can just smile while you cannot see me, you just smile and say, Tabat Waka, such a damn guy, man. If he was here, he would have been teasing.
Why am I getting the feeling you're talking about the girl, bro?
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about it. Because, look, do you know why I don't want to be remembered, though?
Yeah.
Because I never want to have, like, I don't think, like, anything that you hear from me, any goodness that would, because I'm a vile person by nature, like we were born like that. So any good that comes out of me comes out of Christ. And if anything that you must remember me, I'm always gonna be somebody that reminds you that 100 years from now we're not gonna be here. We are gonna be standing in front of the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. And it would really suck if I'm going in heaven and you are going to hell, because you just refuse to. Just because this is like it's a simple thing, right?
Exactly.
It's a personal relationship, yeah. And for you just to reject the Holy Spirit, and for you to go, because hell and condemnation is forever is a long time, man. And I don't think I love you for real. So I don't want you to look at me. Any goodness that pours out of me, trust me, like if it was on my own, when I didn't know Christ, I'm a thief, I'm a drug addict, I'm everything without Christ. But with Christ, I'm not those things. Hence I'm saying, like, even though I'm heartbroken, even though I'm bitter, I know to cry because I know what would Christ do, and he wouldn't want me to react in a certain way.
Yeah, exactly.
He would always want me to show grace and humility, and that's what I want you to see. I'm childlike. So that's if you know me personally, you know that I'm really childlike. So hence, things really, when I'm passionate about something, I'm hyper, and when I'm hurt, I go so down, so low, and when I'm low there, the thoughts could be diabolic, and Christ is the balance there.
Exactly.
So that's what I want you to remember me by.
Remember that. waka79. Was it amazing having you in studio today, my brother? And obviously, this is not the end, probably the beginning, not even the beginning, probably the quarter beginning. Yeah. We're still getting to that double beginning. You know how it goes. Yeah, so we want to have you back in studio as many times as possible. You're a very bright mind.
Yeah. I see my life is also saying I got like a high IQ. I don't know what that means. But thank you guys, shout out. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, like, call me anytime you guys want, man. Like,
most def, man. We got you.
Have a perceptive from the street itself, like, because I'm not a scholar, right?
Yeah, of course, man.
I always say, like, but because of research, somebody will always say, you think you know everything? I'm like, no, I don't think I know everything. I do research.
Exactly.
You understand? So what I can only talk about what I know, and if I don't know, I'll just tell you straight up, man, no, I don't. I know nothing.
Give it up for waka79. He does research at the University of Innovation and Research, UNAM. Let's get it. We out. Activated Talks. Until next time, that's bye-bye. Yes, sir.